In this lesson, I'm going to review the home buying comparison assignment that is currently in week 9 for computer applications. In this lesson, you're going to open up 09 Homes for Sale from the Lesson 9 student files, and it should look like this on your screen. You should enable any content and unblock things. And the assignment, in the second step, after opening it in the first step, says we should save the workbook as 09 Homes for Sale 3-9 Solution. Select File, Save As. Find the location where I want to save this. 09 Homes for Sale 319 Solution. Now this is if I'm working in Excel. You can do this assignment in Google Sheets and just follow the exceptions in the instructions for when you're working in Google Sheets. Steps 3 and 4 are delineated for both Excel and Sheets. I'm going to continue to work on this in Excel. So they're asking us to click on any cell in the data range. And on the Home tab, in the Styles group, we're going to select Format as Table. We're going to give the table the style, Table Style Light 19, which is this style right here, kind of the yellowish color. 5th column over, 3rd row down. At this point in time, Excel is asking us, where is the data for your table? And if you have clicked in the area where the general data is, which is A6 through L22, it'll indicate that with absolute values for A6 in the upper right corner and L22 in the lower right corner. And we do want to indicate that our table has headers, because the asking price, address, association, square footage, the number of bedrooms, family room, great room, bonus room, study, basement, fireplace, and fence are all headers for our table. So we'll say OK. Step 4 on the Design tab. Now if our table is selected, we should see the table tools up in this area and the Design tab. In the Table Styles Options group right here, we have 7 different options that we can toggle on and off. We've told Excel already that we have a header row. By default, it also selects that we want a filter button for these, and banded rows alternate with colors. The filter button allows us to have these little pull downs so we can filter out various things. But they want us to check one more thing, and this is to say that we have different information in the first column. So we're bolding the price of these homes that are for sale. Now we're going to select cell A23. We're going to click the down arrow button next to the AutoSum and select Average. We now have taken an average of the asking price. We're going to click the filter button for Fireplace. And in the menu, we're going to clear all of the check boxes by selecting the box that says Select All. And we are only going to select Y because our clients want a house with a fireplace. So we're no longer going to select all. Our select all is conditional. We want there to be a fireplace, so the Y has to be checked. We're going to say OK. And that is going to narrow down our results in our table to only houses that have a fireplace. We can see here the fireplace column only has selections with Y. Our new average has averaged just the asking price of the houses with fireplace. And if we look between rows 6 and rows 23, we can see that these are not all consecutive rows. What Excel has done with the filters is it has hidden the rows that do not have a fireplace. So we also, in step 8, want to repeat the process for the great room column. So not only do we want to make sure we're only getting houses that have a fireplace, they must also have a great room. So this is like an AND function for these items. We're going to uncheck the Select All, and we are going to check the Y. So this is going to include only houses that also have a great room. So we're getting fewer now, as the AND in logic often does. We must have a fireplace and a great room. Now we're going to click the down arrow next to square footage, and in the menu we are going to select number of filters, and we're going to select greater than or equal to. In the custom auto filter menu that we now get, next to greater than or equal, we're going to type 1900. And we're going to say OK. So we're going to say that the minimum square footage Must be 1,900 square feet. So now we have a table that is showing all of the houses in our neighborhood with a fireplace and a great room that are at least 1,900 square feet. The total row shows the average asking price for the 6 houses that meet those criteria. That's all you had to do for this assignment, and then you were supposed to save your work and upload it to Moodle.